go through the setup. So far I've kind of said I want it almost like a headline and a title for this illustration. And I've given myself a horizontal line up at the top, just using a little bit with this triangle. And again, it's just using the straight edge. You can do the same, however you want to place it, if you want to make it in perspective or that type of thing. So I'm just giving myself a line that shows that rectangle, and then a height line, followed by a baseline, and just trying to keep it so that it is somewhat horizontal here. And I'll come back to that. So I'm just going to try to sketch out the angle. So the VW, for example, when you take a look at even that logo, just trying to put down a couple letters there. So just building that up there. I'll do the COM in the other style. But once I have this set up, I'm just angling this and just taking the pencil and taking a look at how it's illustrated here. And same with this one, just kind of looking for the base where it hits. So the base hits, it's a little bit of a corner down here, and then it stretches itself up. So that gives me a little help. And then the thicknesses are all equal distances away. So that'll give me at least the W placed in there. Same with the letter A. Try to find the space, or the kerning tracking is what they're keeping it a section across. Trying to find the outer edge, followed by the thickness of that one, and the thickness of this one. So that gives me at least that piece. If I go in with a horizontal, I can just sketch that up right away. And depending on how deep this will go, I can always do the same with this one. Here I'm just going to sketch in, just using a little help with the straight edge, no big deal on that part. And coming the other way. So as far as the layout, just extending it there. And again, just touching the tops of these just to give me that look. So as far as a light layout, I can always go back and heavy that section up to do that. And then just taking a look at the second piece. Now this line, when I line this up there, that's going to give me that section. And again, just taking a look at this letter C, which is a square shape, the O, kind of a square shape, and the M, same idea. And this is going to be, I'm going to reverse this out, just trying to blend it across. But when I get up here, just going to round these sections off. And make the M just a little bit wider. So make this guy out to here. And again, as they come down here, they also have a curve except for the letter M right to the side there. As these get cut off, just trying to look at the font. If you're a fontographer building this up, same idea. Trying to find an edge. Curve that one. And again, just trying to find the overall look for this. Comes down here. When I do the letter M, just doing the opposite sides, then finding the midpoint. And up at the top here. So there I have it. So again, this I'm just going to try to make it a little bit of a reversed type. So I'm going to just shade it just like I normally would. Blending it out this way. this rectangular shape. And just let it fade into this other type. Do the same on the top. That gives me this piece. So then it's just a matter of finding those edges. And still keeping it within the drawing itself. And as it comes on the other side, if you take a look at the reference, it's the opposite. So as it gets over here, I'm just going to let it fade out a little bit. Keeping with that linear part. Let's see if I can't. Just trying to double up on this section here. Now you can try to do it freehand, but the straight edge will help you immensely here. Getting that try in there. Consider this the headline of this page. Again, you can straighten it up using the straight edge. Light it up there. So you can kind of clean it up pretty good. Give anything a drop shadow, just try to simulate some of the imagery. So now you have this image, top of these pieces, all connected.